engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
And this is now today's lineup.
This is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, Peter, you can dress it up any way you like, but we all know what we're in for.
And there's no point trying to pretend otherwise. No disguising the edginess that's swirling around us here.
No, these teams only know one way to play each other.
It is a true heavyweight clash. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Mane. And Mane! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy, Brozovic, usually likes to operate as the...
Nunez! Oh, it's a fair try, but just off target.
Nunez is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Martinez. Brozovic. He has found the way through. Milinkovic-Savic, and a header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Milinkovic-Savic. Milinkovic-Savic. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And the finish! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Look at the space here. Nicely spread. Has a look up and delivers. Mane. Ah, he's had it taken off him. No goals as yet. And it's Ruben Neves. Out towards the flank. Knocks it out wide. Struck first time. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Al-Hilal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared without hesitation. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Joao Felix. Now it's Mane. He's in a great position here. Hernandez. Played into space. The less said about that pass, the better. Mane. He's looking wide.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And it's been given away. Chance! Nunez is the guilty party there. Simakan. Martinez. 30 minutes gone. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Milinkovic-Savic. Looking tidy in possession here. He's gone for goal. Al-Ghanam. And it's Brozovic. Plays it through. That is ended up in no man's land. Out of play for a throw. He's found a way through. Oh, he's been flattened there. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. And he could not have picked a worse time to give one away. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
He scores for sure! Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
The goal scorer after 36 minutes is number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Al-Nassr have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's delightful. Space for him to turn and look. That'll be a corner. And it's been taken short. Al-Hilal are looking to go forward now. Good ball over the top. That's put paid to the danger. Milinkovic-Savic. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's really well manoeuvred. Mane.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Al-Dosari. That's an imaginative pass. Mane. Malcolm. Great vision. That ball looks a good one. And that is the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Volunteers for each block, please.
Well, it's been a
report to
proper
the staff
derby
room
so far, no
immediately.
doubt about that. Intense and utterly
And
captivating.
please welcome our lads to the field.
So that was the first half and we will be back with the second half shortly. Down to business again.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Al-Dosari. Nice looking ball. Milinkovic-Savic. Simakan. And Brozovic. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Played out towards the right wing. Brozovic. He's found a way past. Al-Dosari. Not the most accurate pass. Coman. And he's had it nicked away. Ruben Neves looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, he's had so much room to operate in. He's been running the show, but maybe the curtain's about to come down on him.
That's a promising position. Hernandez venturing down the left. And he's cut it out. Now it's Joao Felix. Tries to pass it through. Oh, good spread. Mane. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper. And they are prompt with their pressing. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now that's well seen too. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Al-Dosari. Spread out to the left. And it's Hernandez. Chance, surely! It's in! Al-Hilal back on level terms. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Al-Hilal restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
He's shifting through the gears here. And he shoots! And he has his goal! Into the lead once more. Well, how's that for a class finish? Al-Nassr with the lead. That's a cute ball. He's found space here. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Substitutions taking place.
Corner number 2 then. Nunez! He will be livid with himself. Brozovic. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Malcolm. Ruben Neves. Now it's Darwin. Distributed tidily. And the shot! So close to drawing level.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
Substitution.
So, third corner of the game.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Shapes to shoot! It's bounced back off the post. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now it's Ruben Neves. Oh, he couldn't quite catch up to that. Now it's Darwin. Chance for a shot! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Well, the reaction from his teammates says it all, Peter. They simply expected better.
Now it's Joao Felix. And this is Ronaldo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Koulibaly did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
The worst choice he could pick. He needed to get his head up and see the outlet to his right.
That's been cut out, well played. Joao Felix wriggles his way through. Oh, just skips past his man. And this is Ronaldo.
Al Nassr can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he's there to get it away. Al Nassr clearly now in lead preservation mode. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Can he get on the end of this? And he's got away from him. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Brozovic. Somewhat off target.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
That's a good ball. Can he finish? And he scores! We thought they were done, but never say never. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. So they were calling for him, and now they get him.
Well, it does have its detractors always, but Route 1 has certainly proven itself.
So that's it. It is all over. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Al-Dosari voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, I think all things considered, Peter, this was a fair result. Both sides showed the right qualities